Department of Kokborok the TTRC Habani Chobasobai Shaleni International Seminar on Kokborok as a lookout of literature linguistic Banda Shangazaka Khumulwngni Degree Collegeo Ashali Pandau Faipanjaka Tibra University ni Director Higher Secondary Education University Mark Hobe Khumulwng Degree College ni Principal Nokarimo Kubni Juda Adong Te Ireng Sernai Assistant Professor Te Guest Lecturer Scholar Rock
Respected Sri Purnachandra Damadiaji, Honorable CM, TTAADC, Khumulwng. My friend Sri Animesh Dev Verma, Director, Department of Higher Education, Govt of Tripura. Sri Ravindra Dev Verma, Honorable EM, Education in Kokborok, TTAADC. Dr. Pranajit Bardhan Roy, Principal in Charge, GTC Khumulwng. Dr. Biman Dev Verma, Linguistics Officer and also keynote speaker of this international seminar. He is from Tripura University. Sri Ravindra Dev Verma, convener of this 2 days international seminar on Kokborok as a lookout of literature and linguistics. Sri Daniel Dev Verma, IPSC Coordinator, GTC Khumulwng. Faculty members from the different department of this Government Degree College, Khumulwng. Students, invitees, NCC cadets, ladies and gentlemen. At the very outset, I convey my regards and congratulations to the entire college team, including principal, faculty members and students, for organizing a very, very important seminar that too at international level on a very, very important theme, that is Kokborok as a lookout of literature and linguistics. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know that the language is a very, very important factor for our development of education. Not only this, the language that is Kokborok is a language which is being spoken, used, written, and also used in the medium of conversational lingua franca by a large number of people in this state of Tripura and also in some parts of neighboring state, Assam, Meghalaya, etc., etc. You know, when I joined in this university in the year 2020, during Corona time, I was in quarantine in a hotel for 1 week. On the very day of my joining in Agartala, a delegates of faculty members of Tripura University came and meet me. They told me that, sir, we have this number of faculty. These are the department, but there is a department which is known as Kokborok. There are only 2 faculty members. They are only assistant professor. We need more teachers. And also they told me that every year we receive around 300 to 400 applications for doing MA degree in Kokborok, but we can admit only 60 to 70 students. and we have only 2 regular faculty members. Then what I did, after the quarantine period was over, when I went to our Tripura University, Sujamani Nagar, on the very first day, I told my registrar to write a letter to the Ministry of Education, Govt of India, for sanctioning of 4 assistant professors. I wrote only 4, but you see, the present system of our education. And Delhi, you see, earlier, till 2018, all the posts were sanctioned by UGC for Central University. But from 2018 onwards, the power of sanctioning new department, new faculty position, new non-teaching position has been taken over by the Ministry of Education, Govt of India. So after so many correspondence, they wanted us to give the brief, outline of population, number of students who may offer Kokborok, and the present strength in faculty member, financial involvement, etc., etc. We replied all these queries, but lastly they informed us by letter that the matter was pending in the Ministry of Finance, because the concurrence of Ministry of Finance, Govt of India is required for any additional post, additional department. We are still waiting, and still till I am here, I shall try to have some more posts for Kokborok. This is my message to you. Now, coming to the development of language and importance of language in our state, in our country, we are all aware that as per National Education Policy NEP 2020, we can impart our education even in our mother tongue also. Even in mother tongue also, even from school level. And also, if you read the Policy of Education NEP 2020, it is very clearly mentioned that the primary education must be imparted, must be taught in mother tongue. Till now, in our country, in our state, in most of the schools, the medium of teaching is either English or some other language. Till now, but now we can start teaching even from nursery, class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in our mother tongue. Maybe Kokborok in those schools where Kokborok students are there, maybe Bangla in those schools, maybe Hindi or maybe Assamese, whatever. Depending on the number of students, mother tongue being spoken by them, we have been empowered by Govt of India as per education policy that we can and we have to start teaching our mother tongue, then only they will understand. Just now I was talking with our director, Shri Dev Verma, who is my good friend, that in Tripura there are only 22 colleges where Kokborok is being taught, and in many schools it is being taught. Now, for teaching, what we need? We need teachers. Just now he told me that many students have taken admission in BA, BSc, BCom, and they offer Kokborok or Sanskrit as a language, which they have not studied or they could not study in class 11, 12. You see, they are so much fond of learning language, it is very good that they could offer their language in BA, but the subject could not be taught, maybe because of lack of teacher or maybe because of non-ability of infrastructure in class 1, 2 or class or high school. Now, we can demand and we should that as per NEP 2020, and it is our right also that in those schools, in those higher secondary schools where there is a sizable number of students whose mother tongue is Kokborok, then the government or even the private management is bound to appoint teacher for teaching their mother tongue. It is given in NEP 2020. Again, coming to college, I believe that last year a few posts around 20 or 21, I think, were sanctioned, and what I come to know is that in a college, in those colleges where Kokborok post or assistant professor for Kokborok were sanctioned, only one regular and a few guest faculty are teaching. Now, as per NEP 2020, we have options like major, minor and interdisciplinary. If a student of physics as a major, chemistry as a minor, he can take language as a subsidiary or interdisciplinary. Again, if a student in arts subject offer sociology or history as a major, political science as a minor, then he has every right to offer his mother tongue as interdisciplinary. It is given in the syllabus. We cannot deny. Therefore, in a college in Tripura or maybe your other state, where there are sizable number of students offering, say, their mother tongue, maybe Bangla or maybe Kokborok, as interdisciplinary, then we have to provide teachers. Even we receive a letter from university, in Tripura University, a central university, that if students are willing to study in their mother tongue, even in MA, you provide them. Suppose there are students who are studying MA in political science. As of now, the medium of teaching is English. But if there is a demand from students that, sir, teachers in Bangla, they must teach in Bangla, so we have to. UGC letter are there. So language has been given freedom now, and the present government of India, under the leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, is always, thinking for development of the language. The language will be spoken by a few people or large number of people. Importance is same. बराबर है. मातृभाषा सबका बराबर है. चाहे वो 5,000 बोलेगा या 5 लाख बोलेगा, सबका बराबर है. और हमें मातृभाषा में मदर टंग में पढ़ाने का अधिकार मिला है. तो हमारा बहुत अच्छा मौका है. Therefore, I will again repeat that we must provide good facility, infrastructure, etc., for teaching Kokborok. Just now, our Honorable Purna Jamatia sir was telling me, can we open MN Kokborok in Government Degree College Khumulwngni? I said yes, provided you can teacher and classroom. Only two things we need. Sir, 2 teachers initially, they not on guest faculty, regular basis. Let us try to open 2 teachers on regular basis plus 2 classroom. Then we shall be happy to open MN Kokborok also. This is the only thing we need. And in Tripura University, we have a department and there are books in the library. I like to urge upon you that if you have any books on Kokborok and if you want to be included or to be purchased in the library, please write name of the author, publisher, and address. We shall immediately purchase and keep in the library of Tripura University, because we have a fund for language development and we should always try to develop this language. Now, coming to this international conference, from the abstract book, what I could guess is, I could know that there are 49 paper presenters. This is a large number. 49 paper presenters whose abstract have been printed in this abstract book is a very, very good thing. It is 2 days international seminar, therefore my suggestion is that please present paper very nicely. After the conference is over, you edit. There are editors of Kokborok, Bangla, English here. You please try to find out at least 30 or more. All 40 may not be very, very standard. Out of 49, if you find 30 or 35 publishable, then as a Vice Chancellor, I can help you by finding a good reputed publisher from Delhi. I shall take the responsibility of publishing your edited volume free of cost, and the contributor shall be given 1 copy each, and the remaining copies shall be kept in the library of Tripura University and also in the library of Kokborok Department, Tripura University. So I can help you this, but only thing is you have to do as the editor is that you edit all the article thoroughly and prepare preface, content, list of contributor, about authors, about book, in a soft copy, all starting from first page to last page, and give to me in the form of soft copy. Then I shall contact a good reputed publisher from Delhi. He will take around 2-3 months. Book will come, and it will be a good addition in the existing literature of Kokborok. I know that we have very, very limited books in the field of Kokborok. We need to write more books. I would like to request all those people who love Kokborok, please write more books, more textbooks, more novel, more poem, so that this subject becomes very, very popular in the state of Tripura and outside also. I will not take much time. I thank organizer, mainly principal and his team for inviting me as a chief guest. and giving me so much respect and hospitality. I will remember this day. I congratulate all of you once again, and I wish the grand success of this international seminar. Thank you. Namaskar. Bharat Mata ki jai.
Jotono dipol kaha tene 2 days international seminar on Kokborok as a lookout of literature and linguistics. All subject or topic Twiwi tene 2 days seminar. Seminar roche case mui phai manjak phajak chen biskango Baranggadang Dr. Bangga Prasad Ji, Honorable Vice Chancellor Dipra University, Central University. They Businero Paicho Pajak in Baranggadang EM, Ravindra Deparma, DDADC, Paicho Pajak Baranggadang Director of Higher Education, Baranggadang Onimes Deparma, Paicho Pajak in Biskango, Khumulwngni Degree College ni Principal, table, all the assistant professor, student, joto manjang nai dono, khang aham te kulumaya par. Sini jawaro jaga high shop hajago, language no Twiwi, sini Kokborok no Twiwi, high bus kango khaine ni nang high ro kana laika. Saiklang jakha sini Kokborok sung bus kangwo bo lama sini sung develop khaine amo sung teibu sini expert ro sini Kokborok no Twiwi research khaino nai ro sini officer ro professor assistant professor especially Kokborok ne ngui tong nai ro teibu bisingo thangu sini Kokborok no kemai tongja Kokborok, kemai tongja Govt. Botro no sung nai tu teibu sung focus khaine ni nang. Tani ke sung kebang ma Kokborok sathani o tabo mix ngui thang thang. Je kono word sung sai semale je Kokborok bai kono kit ma nai. Sung sai semale amma khai jinis bu sini bus kango phai chok phai kai. और जगह जो तो न साइड में न जे लैंग्वेज के कैसे कम्युनिकेशन में मीडियम और तो सो चीनी कॉम न तुलुक पॉगुए कैसे कुछ वाट पॉगुए साइज मालिया थंग संसी साइज मालिया चीनी ओकरा रो चीनी मापा रो चीनी पूरा पूरी रो बोरो कहम के साइज में जे माने जोगने दारते कमाई थंग था o mane rok no sung tabok teruk sini Kokborok bank ni sini dia kan kian poinnya ni musuh sini orang ni je research khai dong nai assistant professor especially je Kokborok no tui dong nai rok teibu sini expert dong no to bohoi international seminar engthung ni national state seminar engthung sung orang jaga sung participant no bu sung तेजा माने आउटपुट रोमाने जाग हम है डिग्निटरीज रोमनो संते बे कहाँ के तो बोवे संग मार्क ना रोलाई ने ताने के संग कबांग मा Kokborok सुई गरुंग रो ताबो बे माने संग सिनिबा या कोफाइसी संग लुया संग सिया हम है के Kokborok सुई ने बताओ बरोनो संग बाहि के फोकस तो बनाए हम बे संग department ni ngui especially Kokborok department ni ngui ba state ni tribal welfare ni ngui sung bahike bus kangmo tisa bahai borok ronoi encourage khai mana tani ke kabang mai expert dog bone family background hai ni ba gui boy publication khai ni thung ba ne protection khai na rong na ni thung bone chuk ya ngui tong oma hai ro kubang ma tong bu nge chung tini oma no ang especially student no sana ni musu phai ni tabo ni sini ni chini basa chini ko chung bahai ke tei bu ku su wa karma oma no chung wang so lai ni nang nai chung chini ko no important roni nangnai je bini jaga thang hai ke chung noni basa tumam bo ke onek borok lasi jago Kokborok ki chayang bai tini mother tongue tam bo ke baksa borok mother tongue Kokborok ki chanane lasi jag bai nge o jorawo chung basa wi tabo tini Kokborok no Twiwi tini omahai important seminar like mane great initiative nakas ni Khumulwngni college ni especially Kokborok department je omahai seminar khaine hnoi initiate namani mo black important haisi tini chung oro sikonte holo kok salai tongu omo kono belu kuri asu simia omo black belu haisi mo hairom no Twiwi chung asoglai ni nango salai ni nango tini chung chini buskang expert obno buma kha chung si Kokborok no Twiwi asu research kaya ni soya ba tamusnai bisingo thangoi karina ni no chung si asu nai phano je nai ni ro tabok je Kokborok no Twiwi buskang mo bahake boroni wanchomung tong omo Twiwi research khai nai ro boroni bangai ke blai nangmani omo chini o seminar especially tei ko nangkung mani ke chini student ro je Kokborok busu important chini bagoi chini kok chini busu important omo chung jotonu proud feel khaina ni nang gan oro paithago sana ni musugu chini oroni technical session ro je kobangma speaker ro khainai borok jno cyclangnai miro no cyclangnai especially student no cyclangnai miro kaham ke busiwi jate miro ni career ro omo samang nangnai ja so note khai mana rungnai mui to khai mana rungnai je chini technical expert ro kok cyclang mani chini Kokborok no Twiwi chung buskang mo bahkia presenai om hairok no samani no chung no ni career ro samang nangnai ja omo chung mana rungnai tani ke chini omo hai vice chancellor hai chini oroni director hai o borok ro tini phaiwi ni ro no kaisa kok suggestion ro hamane chung bono wanchoi mananai je boro hai asu dignitaries boro asu important person tini ro no kok sanai ni bagoi phaikha nge chung omono wanchoi mananai je ereng borok phaiwi ni ro no cycle nya sung chithi ase chini Kokborok no chini ro wanchoi apane ungnai peba borok expert borok mane administratively borok bahke develop khaine chini Kok no oma hairok no borok tei bu saimani nge borok no Kok no ke ni ro kaispan ta khibidi technical session ro je Kok sajak mani especially no wanchoi tong hai ke Kokborok no Twiwi poetry suinai story suinai ba kobangma boy suinai boro wanchoi tong hai ke ni ro ni live ma ho black samang nangnai tini chung chini Kokborok ni curriculum ro wo tabo phano sufficient tamusnai omo maya kho jekono poetry phangtu jekono subject ni topic phangtu nge omo hairok tabo phano komui tong kho chini Kokborok por rojanai je subject go nangmani chu mane curriculum mo include khaijak kuri omo hairok no bu chini technical session of phainai no chung teksa boroni thani sina mane jate ni ro ulo bono Twiwi Kokborok no Twiwi mane suinai poetry suinai omo hairok workshop tong khai ke ni ro ni samang nangnai nge asung stung belai hambai haina haya par chini Khumulwngni college no omo hai kaisa important topic no Twiwi seminar khaimani bagoi hambai jotono
belai keno khatung ja tini salloini the international seminar on Kokborok as a lookout of literature and linguistics tini ho pandao tini pandani okra kami mantap baca Tripura University India Kheba Central University Vice Chancellor Honorable Tonga Prasad Jati Musungun Chini Pandano Chengirunai inaugurated sini TTA di sini CEM orang menang Purna Chandra Jamatia sini je Phati Imani অর্থাৎ যে ইনভাইট খাইবানি ইয়াচাগই হায়ার এডুকেশন নি চিনি বরংগারাং ডাইরেক্টর চিনি অনিমেশ দেব বর্মা বরংগলা হামবাই মারো চিনি অরনি প্রিন্সিপাল তাই চিনি ম পান্দানো রুয়ার নিবাগই যে বরণ চুন কনভেরার খাইকা বনববেলা হামবাই মারো তিনি চিমো যে ইন্টারন্যাশনাল মো কিসানি কবিয়া Kokborok international Kokborok je seminar je klai dongman singoro jaga sigon sapang tong kok thai belai koto international Germany ni khoroksa assistant professor je borok kok thai kok no tuyui all over world mane sara bisho hayung ganangai setroi tongnai belai kheno bini energetic je bini samu north east এবং যত জায়গানো ঘুরি হই যে কক ঠাই রকম নাই কল নাই বনববেলা কেন হামবাই जों बिनि फक्ति गोबां मा नांकुक माने কক जों खोनाय अमा हायकेन जों उरां चिनि Kokborok কক ঠাই जे बुसै जरा दै कुथुक चिनि Kokborok কক ঠাই बुसुचे तामने रिचेस माने एकतो माने कथां जरा काइसावो कमाइ थांजाक केसारो जों जतन साइमान ताबुनि मो जेनेरेशनाव Kokborok न तुयै जों जे प्रोफेसर एसिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर लिटरेचर ini akhirnya jarak cini tabuk Kokborok no tui jarak sikir ram payana awas yang kita wasum hai tini teruk si next generation ro awono tui je tabuk khabai khubai khai us kango ago phaimani abo belai khai no nangkung mani boni bagi no cini je Kokborok ni je ताबुरे जे सिस्टम नि जे अमरो ताइ किसा मोटिफाइड खेना जों जरा गभर्नमेन्ट तंनाय रक बा स्टेट गभर्नमेन्ट सेंट्रल गभर्नमेन्ट तंनाय रक बनि बागिनो चिनि जे एजी गैप बो जाका गैप केसार मा जरा गैप 1 to 5 Kokborok फोरोंजागो आबो बिसु Kokborok फोरोंजाग जों सिया जों बिसि कलमा 1979 ni simino Kokborok jehetu state language aro manjab haipano chiri 6 to 12 jodi hisab kene gangai tabuk sung college ni kok salai do assistant professor kuri bajona manka jekhane college tomar manka চিনি স্টুডেন্ট আগে সে অনেক বাঙি থাকা জরা কাছেও কোন কলেজে জিরো তো চিনি তাও কিন্তু গোবাं কিন্তু এই যে কে যে আপনি ফিল আপ খাইনা থাকানকাय আবো কিন্তু ফিল আপ খাইনানি বেলাই কেন নাঙ্গো বনি বাকিনো जों টিটিএডিসি চিনি বড় গোনাं সিএম তিনি বড় বেলা হামবাই মারো যখন সেমিনারে কক খানাকা international ni Kokborok ni seminar jogon khanaka honorable CM जों kisi sase जों fan sanmani rangmani bisi gobangnya denan bos signature kai जोंनो chumak not only that semawo जों 20,000 remsa class 1 ni near about Trinity 1633 number school including Khumulwngni Higher Secondary School. Azakau Kokborok Roman script by Fergani bagai je sungke visa parimani. Cini borong menang CM sat log-login sungno sanction kari. Buskangi 2 tarik Buskangi 2025 ni simino sentau tai bai isawan sukuka KG1 KG2 ni simino sung cini Kokborok no cini student sono jel prengi man khangkai borok je language mane bahasani proti kono je akorshon mane mane buni tau English medium phanoni Bangla medium pan borok sung Bangla medium thangai Bangla habaro habi sung lang klang sai thang sung bujimaya abo cini matribhasha ya haipano sung dara tau tipra hasteo tomero jara officers pangthum leaders pangthum kintu boro aro hoye na sengmani kintu abo jodi nini ekdom sai ni kokthai no jodi khangkai tini kintu sungte usuksa ka sai thangam aboni bageno khali chike omai keno rem sani pore rem nei rem tham ebo Northeast Council of sung sike sinde 20 tribes number 20 tribes je tongmani aboni indigenous others language development শুধু Kokborok development খাইকে নয় লুসাই গারো হালাম রাংকল কাইপেং মলসম চাকমা তারপরে নিনরক কবরু এটা গোबां मोनसे डायलेक्ट जे दंमोन बनो जों बाहायके गोरोंसा जायगा दुइमान दिमा हासु कार्बि नेकेवा इयाखाबानि नियां बरो अमाहायके जे दंमाहाय निनि यांगो साइथांगाय पश्चिम बांग्लाबो थांगै नहरि ग्यांगार गोबां मा चिनि Kokborok सानाय दं राजबंशी रक कोनो अमाहाय जोंहाय যারা জাতি গোষ্ঠী রক কমাজা কইছে চিনি সচেতনা করিনি বাগৈ বনি বড় তিনি যদি চিনি Kokborok no রিসার্চ খাই বজে ডক্টরা তুমি মান খানকায় sengtagi mayangai boni bagino tabuk terus cini singo doktor songa bangikan boni bagino jotoni help nango dini je babe Kokborok no tui sengje iman nugui tongmani je tabu jekhane mane jekono college thangangkai Kokborok subject nara gobang ma dong mo ani kok thai o kok thai bai na ang asai mani logi no ang puini kok bai good morning good evening hini singar hoite sing ye gitu phung kaham sari kaham dior kaham কিন্তু abo nango abo ni se abo te nango ko ke no bai ki sinai tini Bangla hasto Bangla hao tonero Bangladesh tonero borok teruk tini Amerika থেকে সুইজারল্যান্ড থেকে শুরু করে কমা হাই মো থাঙ্গি borok নিজিনি মানি কক ন তুই borok কি রিচার্জ খাই তুমি আবো borok ni থাকা নি নরনি থাম তিনি সমাচরণ ত্রিপুরা সং কুমুরকুন্দ চৌধুরী হিন্দি রবীন্দ্র কিশোর দেববর্মা সন্ধি সুদৈন্য দেববর্মা সন্ধি তামক খাই আবার নাইনি কো গিয়া যে language of literature no তুই যে এমন বড় আদর teruk খাই সুইডেন চেংখা আ Kokborok no जों বড় মনা বনি বাগৈ ফাইদি অমাহাই जों বুসকান ডিসেম্বর ইন্টারন্যাশনাল जों ওয়াসুবই দङ নর্থ ইস্ট দङै ন বাংলা দङै ন টিটি এডিশন বিসিং তুই সালতামনি अमाहायके प्रग्राम जों थायनाय एवं सिनि मैगजीन बनखानाय सिनि 20 ट्राइब्स ताव सिनि और जों जतर जमा खालायबाय था जानजानि तो अमाहायके तरक जों खालायजांगे तरक खायना आइनि फान बखायनाय सिनि महाराजा सिनि गोबाग्रा किशोर देबबर्मानि तिप्रासा एकर्ड लैंग्वेज नि जे डेभलपमेन्ट नि बागै language development बागै जेताव जे आरो एकर्ड माने आबो जुदि फै गांगाय फाइनाय जों पयतसो आबो जुदि फै गांगाय सिरि जे ताउचिन जे ककबरक न इंटरनेशनल माने असमिया इंटरनेशनल सेमिनार सुन त्रिपुराया दिल्ली हाय जागा कइना जरा काइसो थांसुगैनाय एवं आबोनो रिसार्च खैना बागै नों आं हाय के दंफानो हायं गोनाङै गुरनाय गुरिदु नों हाय ककबरक सानाय न बरनो साग्ला निनथानि बरान सानग्ला नायतो गय दङ बर thousands and thousands सिनि जे ककबरक कमाय दं उत्तराखंड থেকে जेंगिनाय साराटा इंडिया नि जत्तो जागा थांगै नायतो गय दं आबदुरो जों एक्सचेंज नखाय बेलायखे गाहाम बेलायखेनो गाहाम जों बिसिङाव जों तेबो बखामाव आरनाय जेबाबे तिनि डिग्री कलेज खुमुलुं बरक जेबाबे उत्साह दैनाय जेबाबे सेमिनार खायना बागै जत्तो बेरेमनि एकदम इक्वल जत्तो बेरेमनि बरनो तिनो जे बरक काइसे सेमिनार खायमानि अमो जरावते गाहामखौ ताई जाहाय हाय GTADC ni iye mengi panongko nyapangko sini borang menang CM logo-logo semua subaka aboni kore sini Daniel Sahib cokro thanglai jaga orang sini borok thangan logo-logo angsaka yes angtum angno ni logitum ang rimang tong rimi atom ani bakale nong logitum borong da khatung khajana logoi borong se etto ani bakaw putongka borok je thangan logo-logo yes अबले नांगौ ओ नांखानि थिनांगौ जों इन फ्यूचाराव जों ताइबो कामकाय प्रोग्राम रो खायमाने ओ आशा माने आनि खावो पयतसाव हाय हाय तैसे जतन तिबर काम लुय आनि कप अरम पाइजे
in a seminar on a topic which is related to my own mother tongue. I first of all congratulate the institution and TTADC for organizing this seminar. We have been seeing such seminars organized by various societies, NGOs to promote the language in our state and try to develop this language. But having this kind of seminar in the higher education institutions will actually give a legal standing, or should I say more legitimacy to the efforts that are being put in by the lovers of this language. We need many more such seminars so that this beautiful language of ours can be presented beautifully for the rest of the world, for our own benefit as well as for the benefit of others. The National Education Policy 2020 was adopted by the Government of Tripura during last academic session, where it is provided that any student can study any subject of any combinations irrespective of the major subjects he intends to study. So this actually gives a good opportunity for all the students of Tripura, especially the people who love this language, to have at least minor subject in their degree course and study the language which they love very much. We have 22 degree colleges where Kokborok as a subject is offered, and in addition there are the Central University, the Tripura University and MBB University, as well as few other private universities who are offering this Kokborok as a language at present. We have around 18 faculty members who are teaching the language in the colleges, and universities have their own. It is a matter of great pride and hope that this year alone around 2,300 students have enrolled in Kokborok subject under various institutions in the state. I'm talking about only the government institutions, besides the private institutions which are also offering this subject. And in total, we have more than 10,000 students pursuing Kokborok as a subject in the higher education institutions of Tripura, which itself tells us the demand and the love for the subject in our state. And it is only proper that the institutions, especially universities and colleges and the department, work towards development of this language and also offer more opportunities for the scholars to study the language and bring out more insights of the language, how it has come about, just like we have just seen or heard Dr. Rende on his analytical study of the development of the language from earlier times, how it is related to various other languages. Such kind of actually views from independent people who are not biased towards the language will actually help us in understanding more about the language. Of course, as Kokborok speakers, we may be biased towards the language, but scientific study by people who are not related to this language would actually give us where we stand and give us a correct insight of the language. And so I'm really happy that we had an international speaker today. Thank him very much on his participation. As we know, there are various issues which are bottlenecks to development of this language that we are facing today. Various sections of the people or society are having different views on as to how we should move in future about the development of the language. So I believe this kind of platform where we have the academicians and people who wants to study the language independently, as well as other people who are writers and thinkers on the language should also be included in this kind of platform. That will actually bring us together and share our thoughts and come to a common ground as to how we want to take it forward. Because there are various issues which I don't want to spell out here, but we know it, and that is actually not helping the language move forward. So we need to come together, sit together, discuss all the issues which are there and have a common consensus as to how we should move forward. So these kind of seminars in future will give a platform and help the language, progress. So that is my expectation from these kind of seminars. And I don't want to prolong my speech, but I once again congratulate the college and the TADC, and I also thank all the paper presenters who actually broad based topics which are going to be presented, and I think that will be immensely beneficial for the language. I want to thank everyone present here today, and congratulations to the institution and to the TADC for having such a seminar. Thank you.
ব্যক্তি সীমা প্রশাসন কিভাবে আগ্রহ আসক্তি আকাঙ্ক্ষা বাড়িয়ে তোলা যায়, কিভাবে সেই বিষয়ে আলোকপাত অত্যন্ত জরুরি। আত্মস্বার্থের সীমা ভেঙে আকাশে মাথা তুলে দাঁড়ানোর নামই চিত্তশুদ্ধি। আর এখানে থেকেই বিশুদ্ধ সাহিত্যের পথ চলা। আধুনিকতার সর্বগ্রাসী ক্ষুধার বিবরে বিলীন হতে চলেছে অপেক্ষাকৃত ক্ষীণ শক্তিত ভাষা ও সাহিত্য। এই প্রতিকূল প্রবণতার পথে বাঁধতে না পারলে চিরস্থায়ী এক প্রকার নিশ্চিত। তাছাড়া অন্যান্য উল্লেখযোগ্য সাহিত্যের কাছাকাছি ও সৃষ্টিকে উন্নীত করতে না পারলে টিকে থাকা অত্যন্ত দুরূহ। অনুসরণ, প্রেক্ষিতের যোগ্যোপযোগী বিন্যাস ও সহজবোধ্যতা, অন্তর্নিহিত আবেদন, ব্যঞ্জনা ও সাংকেতিকতা ইত্যাদি বিষয়ে ভাবার অবকাশ রয়েছে। বিষয় আপনাকে কোনো এক উচ্চতর শিখরে করতে হবে। তো এইখানে একটা কথা আমি বলতে চাই, আমাদের ভারতীয় সংস্কৃতি মেইন যেটা হচ্ছে এটা হচ্ছে আমাদের সংস্কৃত ভাষা, কিন্তু আজকে দেখা যাচ্ছে সেই সংস্কৃত ভাষা প্রচণ্ডভাবে অবহেলিত হচ্ছে। আমার মনে হয় সেই সংস্কৃত আমাদের হিন্দি বলুন, বাংলা বলুন, ককবরক বলুন, প্রত্যেক ভাষার সৃষ্টি হয়েছে সেই সংস্কৃত ভাষার থেকে। সেই সংস্কৃত ভাষাকে আমরা যাতে আরও উন্নত করতে পারি এই বিষয়ে আমার এই সেমিনারে একটা অনুরোধ রইল। এবং যদি আমার এখানে সংস্কৃত সাবজেক্ট নেই সেই জন্য হয়তো আমরা এটাকে আমরা করতে পারছি না, তো অন্য জায়গায়ও আমাদের ডিরেক্টর স্যারের কাছে অনুরোধ রইল যে সংস্কৃত ভাষাকে কিভাবে উন্নত করা যায়, এইভাবে একটু যদি আপনি একটু আমাদের সাহায্য করেন, দরকার হলে আমরা এখানে সংস্কৃত সাবজেক্ট যদি করতে পারি এই ব্যাপারেও আমরা চেষ্টা করবো। আপনি যদি আমাদের একটু সাহায্য করেন স্যার। এই বলেই তো খুলনা মহাবিদ্যালয় ককবরক বিভাগের আয়োজিত দুদিনের এই আন্তর্জাতিক সেমিনারের সাফল্য কামনা করে আমি আমার বক্তব্য